Jackeline here. In today's video, I'm bringing you a try-on haul of makeup from SUQQU, La MER, Louboutin, and much more. But before we get started, and if you're new here, I hope that you can give me that opportunity and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. And now, if you want to see how I achieve this look using new makeup products, then just keep on watching. A few days ago, I shared with you guys a beauty haul, and I have here some of the products that I uploaded on that video that I'm really excited to try. But first, I need to prep my lips. So I'm going to be using this LANEIGE Lip Treatment Balm. This will give you kind of a little bit of a cooling sensation. It has this little applicator right here. It kind of like plumps your lips, but without that minty, painful effect. I mean, yeah, there's no painful in here at all and whatsoever. So I'm just gonna use a little. And I love to start my makeup routine by prepping my lips, just to make sure that they are nice and moisturized by the time that I arrive to lipstick. I'm gonna now refresh a little bit my face with CHANTECAILLE Rose de May water. This is such a beauty to start your makeup, to prep your skin. And for foundation, I have purchased the La MER the Soft Moisture Powder Foundation, and this one has an SPF of 30. The shade that I got is Sandstone. I will be leaving all the details of my makeup and everything that I'm using today on the description box below. So here it is. This is the way it comes. I have here a protector. Let's take it out. Love the packaging. Very, very beautiful. The only thing that I'm honest with you, I'm concerned, is the shade. Although it's supposed to be Sandstone, usually anything sun is more into the light medium. This one still looks a little bit on the lighter skin tone. And by the way, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I do have a light to medium skin tone, a lot of freckles. I love foundations that they give me between a light to medium coverage or solid medium. I'm gonna go ahead and use the sponge directly right here. Ooh, see? It feels really smooth. I think this will work. Let's try. Oh yeah, it does. Actually, the shade seems to be good for my skin tone. I first thought it was not going to work, but I think it's going to work fine, and I can actually warm it up a little bit more with my bronzer. So I think so far we're doing good. You know, for being a powder foundation, my skin doesn't look dry, and it's not emphasizing my texture. I do have a lot of fine lines on my forehead, and it's not emphasizing them. I do have texture right here, my enlarged pores, and so far it's looking good. I mean, it does give you a mattifying look, but let's see how it goes after applying the entire face of makeup. For my under eyes, I'm gonna go with my beloved one. You guys know, with these dark under eyes, I always use my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away color corrector. And now this is a concealer that I have used it before, and honestly it doesn't give me enough coverage for what I need for my under eyes, but I think in combination with the color corrector it may work. This is the GIORGIO ARMANI Power Fabric High Coverage Stretchable Concealer right here, and this has such a thin formula too. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna let it be right there, and then I'm gonna kind of like fast forward and do my brows with Charlotte Tilbury. This is her new brow pencil, such a good one. I mean, between my Gucci one and this one, oh, I don't know, but they are both really good. Now that the concealer has kind of like not completely dried down, but have been there for a little while under my eyes, most of the times that makes the trick for the concealer to give you the most coverage and not really move that much. Now I'm going to set the concealer with the Flower Power Perfect Blur Finishing Powder by CHANTECAILLE. Let's use the new Victoria Beckham Beauty Matte Bronzing Brick. This is in the shade number 2. I do have a dedicated video for this new bronzer from Victoria Beckham Beauty in the shade number 2 and 3. Today I'm going to use the shade number 2. Like I mentioned on that video, I went ahead and contacted Victoria Beckham Beauty. They actually replied back to me. It seems like they're going to send me a replacement. They are aware that there is a batch, kind of like a bad batch, unfortunately. So anyhow, let's go ahead and try it. And then with Sonia G Face Pro, I'm gonna go to the lightest shade and I'm just gonna warm up my face. Now this tool to me is not really like a true contour type of product. To me it's just giving you kind of like that bronzer, kind of like easy of use, because this shade right here is not as cool tone as a true contour product will be. I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna use for blush in a minute, but right now I really want to try this new SUQQU eyeshadow quad. This one is from the year Summer 2021 collection. This is so gorgeous. This is in the shade 104 Tasogarezome. The camera will not be able to do justice to this beauty right here. Is wow, it's just simply wow. Like that. I actually have a reel on my Instagram and I film it in natural light with the sun hitting, and it's just absolutely stunning. This palette really represents summer, so I'm gonna go first with this camel shade right here. Just gonna apply it above the crease. Wayne Goes number 18 brush, and I'm gonna go to this light brown shade. Now the only shade that is kind of matte is this shade right here. It's actually more like a satin shade. All of these three, they are that hybrid between satin and they do have some shimmer in it. I'm gonna go ahead and use it on the outer V. PK Beauty 203 brush, and I'm going to this beautiful orange copper shade, truly stunning shade, and I'm gonna just apply it between the middle and the third of the eyelid. Smith 253 brush, and this kind of frosted cool tone light taupey shade, and let's see how this goes. Inner portion of the eyelid, and I'm gonna start dusting it off a little bit over top of that beautiful copper shade. I want to try it with my finger. You know guys, I'm not afraid to use my finger for this. I sometimes like to intensify and see what's the payoff that it will give me, and oh wow, payoff is incredible. I love this kind of like cool tone, warm tone together. Most of the palette is warm tone, but this cool tone kind of like brings a little bit something extra to it. I'm gonna go with this shade for my lower lash line. Sonia G Flat Definer, and I'm going to the brown shade on the palette, and I'm gonna use it to define my lower lash line. Benefit Roller Eyeliner in the shade brown. For For mascara, I'm going to try this new Velour Pretty Big Deal Peptide and Tubing Mascara. This is a 3-in-1 lash serum shield mascara situation. It's supposed to give you more noticeable, longer lashes, last you throughout the day, give you stronger lashes with time, and it's also smudge proof. We're gonna see on that. So here's the packaging, and part of the ingredient list right here is that it has peptides, ashwagandha, castor oil, biotin, and shea butter. So I know with these type of products, you have to try them for a longer period of time to really see their results. So this right here will be just kind of like first impression. I really like the packaging. Very, very nice. It does have a shelf life of 6 months. Let's see the wand. Okay, so it's a curved wand. Now this mascara is not like those super wet mascaras, and in fact you can actually build on, but more than volume, it's giving me a lot of length and separation. It's giving me a little bit of volume, but not in the way that you will feel like, okay, you have like these very chunky thick lashes. I know I have a powder foundation and powder bronzer, but I'm really curious to try this by Beauty Daycation Whip Blush. I don't know, I'm just intrigued about it. It's so petite, so small too. And I got it in the shade Melon Mojito. So let's see, let's just squeeze it out. Okay, it's coming out. I'm just gonna do a little amount. It's a pretty shade. Kind of reminds me a little bit to say NARS Orgasm. That shade. Yeah, it's not matte. It does have a little bit of luminosity to it. I like to apply these type of blushes with my fingers so that I can actually press in the product. I was actually thinking that it was going to be harder to actually press from this container, but it's not that bad. But I can see some people that have arthritis or, you know, condition that it may be a little bit hard. It's actually a very pretty shade, and like I said, it actually looks a lot like Orgasm by NARS, although I think Orgasm by NARS, it's a little bit more pinky in tone. This one right here has, you know, that coral, a little bit of like warm tone in it. Just a dash. Very lovely shade, I should say, but I don't know about the price. I mean, $32 for such a small package. Don't know right there, don't know. But now let's just go into lips. I think I really want to give a try to this baby right here. This one is by Christian Louboutin, and I just got it. Actually, I was able to get it with my Sephora points. Never thought that I was gonna get one of these lipsticks because they never attract me, you know, this kind of like component. It's nothing of me, but I saw Han Van Gogh using it on a model and it looks so beautiful. I have it right here in the shade Belly Bloom 210. That's the shade. It looks so beautiful. So let's see. Honestly, such a gorgeous shade. I mean, I don't know if it goes so well with the eye look that I have today because the eye look is more, you know, warm in tone, and although this pinky tone on my lips is not like super pink, it may not go the best, but you know, oh well, we're just trying some makeup and I'm just gonna have fun trying it. You know what? I'm forgetting about some highlighter, and I'm gonna be using this highlighter by OFRA Cosmetics and Samantha March, and I'm using it today because actually we got the news that this highlighter now is available in singles. So congratulations to Samantha March and OFRA Cosmetics, because now you can actually, if you don't want to purchase the whole palette, you can purchase the highlighter in single, and it's a gorgeous highlighter. And I'm gonna be using my brand new Refer 20 brush. I say brand new because, you know, guys, I love my 20 brush, but Refer has been having amazing deals on their concept store, so I got 2 of them pretty much for the price of 1, which I think it's a bargain deal. Okay, my friends, I think I have to say that I really like the outcome of my makeup look. I really love the eyeshadow. It's not too deep in tone. It's very soft, beautiful, and so kind of like ethereal, perfect for summertime. I do have to say though, I do have just a little bit of fallout from the flecks of the SUQQU eyeshadow, but nothing that bothers me. Love the bronzer. I mean, this is a beautiful bronzer. I just hope that the class situation gets solved soon, because I mean, honestly, it's a beautiful, beautiful bronzer. Not much that I will say it's a contour bronzer situation. Kind of is more like a bronze jewelry type of situation that you play a little bit with the depth. Truly beautiful. That blush is lovely too. I have to say that I really like it. It doesn't really emphasize my large pores, but I mean, again, I just feel like for the small size, the packaging too, I mean, it's innovative, it's different, it's bite size, it's tiny, but yeah, that's something that I'm like, I think if they would have priced it between $25, $27, I would have feel a little bit more like, oh yes. I mean, it may have really good ingredients. It's also made in Italy, so okay, let's just move on from here. The shade is really beautiful though, Melon Mojito. And then the mascara, gorgeous mascara. I mean, it gave me a lot of length on my lashes, separation. I mean, I really want to see what this mascara does for my lashes. The lipstick is beautiful. I'm truly surprised. I love satin lipsticks, and this does it to me. And then as far as the foundation goes, you know, it doesn't look like a powder foundation at all and whatsoever. I mean, it doesn't look dry. It looks matte, but it's not heavy. You know, it just went like just completely fine. I think if you are more of a person like me that likes kind of more on that radiant type of finish foundations, then I will suggest to go ahead and spray it with a setting spray of your choice. In fact, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna use this one by Dior. This is the Airflash Radiance Mist. Shake it. There you go, and it gave it just a little bit more radiance to the skin, just a dash. So you can always kind of like tweak it your way. I mean, absolutely everything is beautiful. My under eyes actually look great too. I have to say that I really love the concealer from Giorgio Armani, but on my case, I always have to go with the color corrector and concealer, which is kind of like normal for me. Most of the times I do it that way. It looks super beautiful. And then the setting powder from Chantecaille is amazing. I mean, all the products have worked for me really good today. Love my makeup, and I'm just so excited to hear from you if you have tried any of these products, if you have any of these products on your wish list. Let's just continue the conversation on the comment section down below. And while you're at it, and if you haven't done so yet, I hope that you can give me that opportunity and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, share it with family and friends. And until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye!